Everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome to week 7 of our e-learning course, October 16th to 20th. This is what's on tap for week 7. We are jumping right on into the end of the first unit. So we're finishing up all of the Unit 1 content, and we're kind of finishing with a bang. There's a lot of content coming at you this week, so you want to front load your week. Make sure that you are on top of your work because there is quite a bit of content as we finish up and conclude Unit 1. Good note is that Unit 2 is a lot of fun. Students really enjoy Unit 2, so our learning from Unit 1 will really help us as we move forward in the course. Okay, so you would have also received your 5th week reports last week for students who are achieving a mark of 59% or under. And I noted in Brightspace also last week that don't worry, I know as grade 12 students, you probably are curious about your overall mark. In the coming weeks, after I've cleaned up some of the marking that I got behind on from last week's assessments, I will be sending you a personal email with a bit of an updated mark for you there. Okay. So with that being said, this is our week ahead. Just make a special note here that we do have a unit test next week. So that's something that you want to have in your wheelhouse to prepare for next week. Okay. This is also a unit test review sheet if you are considering getting ready for that in advance of next week as well. So this week we have a lesson. This is a very detailed lesson on classical management approaches. You do need to understand management theory because in everything that we do moving forward, you're going to be applying theory to your decision making. So for example, if I give you a case scenario where it's like, okay, here's a management problem, tell me how you're going to solve this problem and what you're going to do, you're going to need to support that with management theory and tell me, well, why does that actually work according to the content that you've learned? You also need to know the theories from this course. Last semester, because of good old ChatGPT, I had students on their final exam quoting theories that we didn't even learn from class. And so I knew immediately that they didn't actually do the work. They were just going to ChatGPT for the answers. And of course, you know how that ended for them. Okay. You need to know the content of this course. So go through this lesson, take notes, watch the videos, take notes, make sure that you have that content. To reinforce your learning, you do have to do a reading. We don't have many in this course, but this is a heavy one. Okay. So you're going to go through this reading. It's been linked in for you here. It's also available in Dropbox for you because this is a Dropbox submission. So you're going to go through the reading and you're going to learn about all kinds of different management theories. In addition to the classical management approaches, which you'll have seen reinforced in that lesson, there are a number of other management theories and approaches that you're going to need to read and review. Okay. So with that being said, you're going to do the reading and then you're going to complete the homework. Okay. The homework is just a badge activity that's going to reinforce your learning from those readings. Excellent, right? Because that's going to be your notes that you're going to be using and applying to your unit test next week, as well as this week's assignment. Okay, so the reading and homework are both due in Dropbox next Monday at 8 a.m. So do make sure that you get that done. On Wednesday, you've been assigned the management theories assignment. So this is where you are going to be applying your learning. This is going to be worth about 8% of your overall mark. Please take note of the difference in the deadline. You are used to all of the materials for this course being due on Mondays at 8 a.m. But because this is a larger assignment, you need more time. So this is actually due next Thursday, October 26th by 3 p.m. This is not for you to look at this week and go, oh, no problem. I'm going to wait until Monday to do this. If you do that, you will struggle, okay, to meet that deadline and to actually meet the expectations of the assignment. You do need to get started on it this week. I gave it to you this week and the extra time because you need the extra time. So manage that appropriately. This assignment is in Dropbox, of course, and you will be submitting it in Dropbox. Like all assignments in this course, you will make a copy of the document, share it with me, give me editing privileges, and copy the link as your submission into Dropbox. This is a great assignment because it forces you to take all of the learning from this week. These are all of the theories that you need to know for this course based on the reading and the lesson from this week. So yes, that's a lot of content, right? That's why you have to manage your time really well, okay? So I have linked the reading in here for you as well, but you do need to understand all of these theories. It's a lot, right? But again, it's part of the grade 12 academic process. So just making sure you have a good understanding of all of these theories and that these are the theories that you're using for the rest of the course. Like I said, don't be that person who quoted a completely different theory that we didn't even learn on their final exam, okay? These are the theories you're working with. So you're going to get familiar with these these theories. And then you're going to go through this assignment, and it's going to give you the information, allow you to apply the learning from these theories. So for example, and like I said, this is a personal reflection assignment. So you're going to be doing a lot of kind of like interpersonal and intrapersonal reflection as it connects to the theories. So as an example for question 1, in your own life, identify a specific management theory being used by a leader or manager you personally know. How has it impacted their leadership style and the atmosphere of their team, club, or organization? So in this question, you could use an employer. Maybe you're working at McDonald's. You could use your boss. You could use a coach at your school, or maybe you're in like some kind of sport outside of school, dance. You could use a dance instructor, whatever it is. So think about your life and people that have leadership positions in your life, and you're going to use that person. And you're going to actually reflect on the type of management style they use, and the management theories that they use, and how that impacts their overall leadership style. And this can be good or bad. So you might be working for an employer and it's not a good leadership style for you. So what is it that they're doing, and how does that apply to your life? Again, these are not answers you can chat GPT. Okay. You're going to use a personal communication citation because you're going to be referring to somebody else in your life. So you're going to be communicating with your coach or your boss or whoever it is, a teacher, and they're going to be citing what they share with you, okay, in this question. So there are a number of different questions like that throughout this assignment. So my advice would be to go through and read each question before you get started on them, so you can just see sort of where the differences lie and what type of management theories you might be more inclined to use. Okay. So again, this is a cool assignment because it allows you to really connect to your own personal life and your own personal experiences. So like I said, if you don't have a job, that's okay, but that's a really great resource to use. But again, you can use teachers, coaches, whatever else it may be. And again, you're going to be doing proper Chicago citations. We've practiced this already in this unit, and you've had that direct feedback. So I do expect this for this assignment. And if it's not done properly, I'm going to come back and say it's not done. You have to do it in order to achieve the marks. Okay. So again, if you have questions though, don't, hesitate to ask. If, you've kind of slipped up a little bit and you haven't properly learned how to do citations then yet, and you need some help, just let me know. I was going to log into our Brightspace there, but it's actually not necessary. Okay, and just obviously I will help you. We can pop into a Google Meet, go over the assignment together. I'm here for you at any point. And that is the week, okay? So again, you've got your attendance activity. Make sure you get that done so you can be marked as present for the whole course, the whole week, I should say. You've got your lesson. Take notes on that. Make sure you go through all of the videos. You're going to do the reading and the guided homework sheet. That's in Dropbox, and that's due on Monday at 8 a.m. as usual. And then you have the management theories assignment. This is going to take you a while, so you want to get started on it this week, but you have all the way until next Thursday, October 26th. Is that correct? Yes, by 3 p.m. Okay, that's a hard deadline, so you want to make sure you get it done by then. I did link in the Unit 1 test review for you here. Remember that that's coming at you next week as well. So you're going to be working on both the test as well as this assignment next week. And that's it. Okay? So not too bad, but quite a lot because, again, looking at all of these theories, there's a lot of them that you have to get to know. So taking really good notes on each of these theories and using these notes throughout the whole semester, you're going to come back to it, right? You're going to be doing your unit tests and you're going to have those right in front of you so that you have it. Make really, really good, clear, specific notes from the course content. Again, I don't want to see it from the internet. I want to see it from what we're doing here in class. Of course, you can always do outside research to support your learning from what we're doing in class if it's, you need it written in a different way or what have you. But that's what I'm looking for. Okay? If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a great week, and I will see you online.